Hello, this is Michael Talon, and welcome to Fairly Unbalanced. Today, I kind of want to talk about Merrick Garland's recent naming of Jack Smith as the special prosecutor in the Donald Trump Mar-a-Lago case. There are a lot of opinions out there. I'm going to throw mine like another corpse onto the pile, but perhaps it's worth it. A lot of folks over on the left right now, my side, the non-Nazi side, are upset about this decision because they think that it will only serve to delay the eventual trial or possibly to put it off forever. I don't think it'll do that. I think that one way or another, the evidence is going to be there and there will be a case against Donald Trump. But it does potentially delay it by a couple of months. But honestly, I see that as a good thing for a couple of very specific reasons. The long and short of it is I want Donald Trump to be the focus of all Republican politics for as long as he possibly can be. He is evidently toxic to the majority of the American public, and so long as he's there and people know who he is, we win. He won the first election sort of in a fluke. He lost by 3 million votes. People weren't sure what his politics actually were. But the 3 elections since then, he's gotten his ass handed to him, and I'm fully confident that we can hand his ass to him again in 2024, and the Republicans, if he is in charge. Now, it is a normal human reaction to want to smash Donald Trump. The man is the ambulatory 6'4" equivalent of flaming herpes. A weeping, flaming sore of herpes coming at you to give America a kiss. And so rational people want to spray him with a fire extinguisher, smear him with Zovirax, or just smash him with a Bible or something. And we should do that eventually, but not immediately. I think we really need to keep him up there for a specific reason. And to explain this, I want you to cast your mind back to the late 1990s just for a minute. In mid-1990s, 1994, Newt Gingrich leads the Republican Revolution, and the GOP takes over the House of Representatives for the first time in 40 years. It is a massive ass-kicking for the Democrats. And the Republicans do what political parties do when they win. They immediately come in and they overplay their hand. And then we spend the next several years doing Vince Foster and the Hillary is having people murdered and a blue dress and a cum stain and the Starr Report and an impeachment. And it's just gross and disgusting. And by 1999, the Republican brand of Newt Gingrich and the others is dog shit. And it looks pretty clearly like Al Gore, the heir apparent to the Clinton dynasty, is going to end up as the next president of the United States. Until the media settled on a narrative that they absolutely needed. You will remember that George W. Bush, with absolutely nothing compassionate about him, as a couple million Iraqis were soon to find out, was billed as the compassionate conservative. That phrase never had any meaning whatsoever. But the media grabbed onto it and they ran with it as if George Bush was a new kind of Republican. And they needed to do that. They needed to do that because the media desperately needs, the Chuck Todds and the Wolf Blitzers of the world, desperately need to perceive themselves as the neutral arbiters between two rational sides of a debate. The Democrats have their point and the Republicans have their point, and I sit in the middle and I ask you thoughtful questions. And that's the mythological structure around the American media, which is, as it was in the late 1990s, increasingly difficult to maintain a belief in when the Democrats are trying to reform health care and the Republicans are talking about Vince Foster being killed. The same thing has happened again, only magnified tenfold. The Republicans have totally left the page. And so long as Donald Trump is the main focus of the attention, the media has lost its ability to even pretend that he's a rational player. But as soon as he goes, as soon as Donald Trump is off the stage, mark my fucking words, you're going to have Wolf Blitzer on TV talking about how Ron DeSantis is a different kind of Republican. It will be bullshit. Ron DeSantis doesn't like gay kids. Ron DeSantis doesn't like women. But the media needs to present itself in such a way that it is the neutral arbiter in the middle, and it will do that as soon as Donald Trump is off the stage. And so Merrick Garland names Jack Smith to be the special counsel for this investigation. It's not going to change the outcome of it, but it may delay getting Trump off stage. Many people perceive that as bad because, as noted, he's flaming, weeping herpes, and we want to be rid of him. My feeling is a little bit different. As unpleasant as it is to have him around, I think we have to recognize what happens as soon as he's gone, and it is that the media will immediately start normalizing the GOP again, even though that party is no longer fucking normal. So anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. As all of you, I do wish the orange monster, the Phantom of Mar-a-Lago, a horrible, slow, and miserable end. I just want it to take a little while longer. And to all of you who aren't Nazis, or Nazi adjacent, or have Nazis on your team, love to you all.